welcome to episode 11 of flipping from zero to Goldcap by only flipping on the auction house. So where we left off, we had 1,223k in the inventory. I believe we've got some mail too, so we should have some sales here. Yes, we do. Very nice. So we've actually sold two of the same weapon right here for 7.5. And the next big thing is this one here, the Bloodwake Sabatons. So we'll check out how much profit we made on these. The other ones a bit littler flips, but that'd still be profitable. So let's collect all that up. Before we get into the profits, if you'd like to learn exactly how to flip step by step, from which add-ons, how to set up the add-ons, absolutely everything with my TSM, groups, settings and operations, you can find all of that inside of my flipping guide. It'll be the first link down below in the description box. Let's get right into this. Alright, so here's the first item, the biggest sale we had of the mail opening. So we paid 2k for this, and we managed to resell it for, well, we sold two. We sold one for 11,399 today, and we actually sold another one also. So from just this item, we've actually made 23k profit, which is very good. On average, 11k profit, so very, very nice. On the Pacific one we sold today, we would take 2k off 11, so that would be 9.3k profit we made off the one that was in the mailbox today. Let's check out the next item. We sold two of these things right here. Here's the other items. We sold two of these where we only paid on a smart average of 1,266 gold. We managed to sell two of them for 7,504 gold each. So that is a very decent profit of every single one of those. So about, what is that roughly? Take about a k away. So we're looking at about 6.2 k profit on both of these. So about a 12k profit with them two flips altogether. Very nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over. We're going to run a shopping scan. I'll actually show you the total value in the auction house. I believe we're over at 10 million still, which is absolutely awesome. Let's open this up. Go to TSM. My auctions, yeah, so we're still over. Oh, we've actually got a sale waiting in here. Very nice. Oh, we only paid 750 gold for this, and we resold it for 7k. So that's very good flip. Good pickup for 750 gold. Super cheap. Resold for 7k. But anyways, we've got over 10 mil currently in the auction house, so that is awesome. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do now is go to browse and run a shopping scan, and we'll see what good items there are. We'll do all of them except the ore transmogs. The ore transmogs can take anywhere from like 10 to half an hour. So we'll just do the little one for now. But I haven't got too much time, and we'll see what good deals there are. Are they going to load up, or do we have to reload? We're going to reload, I think. Alright, so we did a quick little reload. When it should work now. There we go, it's working. Alright, so we'll let the scan go, and we'll see what good items we are left with once it's done. Awesome, so the scan is complete. We got some items to look at here, so I'll just go through them and see which items are worth actually buying. Alright, so we've got a whole heap of items here. So starting off with this recipe, now there's one listed for only 20k. And I think it's going to be worth taking the chance. If we can manage to sell it for 420k, that's a whole heap of profit, so I don't mind investing 20k. It may take a while to sell, it's got a pretty low sell rate, however, these do occasionally sell, and if we get a sale with it, it'll be massive profits. So we're going to buy this up for 20k. There's actually a whole heap of items we're flipping in this scan we've done today. So going on to the next thing, here is another recipe. Now there is two listed at 1k, and we've got one listed at 2.2k, and the next highest is 16k. What we're going to do is buy the two at 1,000. We're going to cancel ours, we're going to relist all of them at 16k each, undercutting the next person at 16k. So let's buy these up. Buy. We want to cancel the one we've got so we can undercut the next person. Now the shoveler, this is actually a really good transmog. It's a transmog of a straight shovel. A lot of people really like this. There's two listed for only 1k, and I'm honestly thinking about buying the one for 6k. If you look at all the prices, they're all above 12k. So like the market price, the region prices, they're all above 12k. So I'm going to buy all three of these, and we'll repost at the maximum of 43k each. So we sell one, we've made a whole profit. Then the other ones are just 43k profit fully. So we're going to buy up all three of those and relist them at the maximum. We've got a whole heap of items actually to go through right here. Okay, moving on we actually want to, where is the shoveler? We want to buy that 6k one. Here it is right here. Buy that. Alright, so now we control the market for that transmog piece, which is very, very good. Let's go back up. So moving on, here's another good item. There's a few listed for 200 gold. And then we have ours. Our next highest is actually ours. We've got 4 of these. And the next highest is 5k. So what we're going to do is buy the 3 that are listed for 200 gold. We're going to cancel all 4 of ours and we're going to relist every single one of them for 5.7k each. And now these have a decent sell rate, and I think we can sell them pretty easily. So we're going to buy up all of them. Let's buy. We're just using the TSM macro here just to click on one, and what it does, we've set it up so it will buy auctions for us. We still have to click for the cancels though, so now we need to do 4 cancels. There's 1, 2, 3, one more, and then the 4th. Alright, awesome. So we got that item sorted out. Move on to this one right here. This has got a really good sell rate. It's a cosmetic. What's it look like? Oh, that's why it has a good sell rate. It looks pretty cool. Now, with this, if you look at the prices, they're all above. They're all around like 5k, 4 to 5k each. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy all of them right here to the 2.3, or do we just buy up to the 2k? I think we're going to buy all the way up to this one right here. Then we'll undercut the next person at 3.9k, nearly 4k each. So we're going to buy up all of these. We might as well. We've got the gold to actually invest in a whole heap of stuff, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So let's buy every single one of these up. Is it even worth buying the last few? No, it's not. We're going to undercut the last few at 3,998 gold each, and that's a whole heap of profit from every single one of these. Now I do expect these to sell pretty quick. It's got a very good sell rate. Cosmetics sell pretty fast too. If you look at the sell rate, it's actually 0.216, which is very, very good. Like especially for transmog pieces and cosmetics, it should sell very, very easily and quickly. So I just want to keep on buying all the way up to the 4k one. So let's buy these 3 at 2k just to get the market to ourselves basically at a better price, so we can make more profit of every single one of these. So we got one more to buy for 2k, and then there's one at 2.3k. We are going to buy the one for 2.3k just to bump up the price a bit right here. Let's buy the last one. Alright, moving on to the next piece. Let's go back down to the bottom where our good deals are. So this one, it only has, so this is a 1 and it only has a high market value. As you can see, on the market value is 36k. There's one listed for 5.5. However, if you look at the region sale average, it's only 413 gold, so that one we're actually going to skip. Now this mount right here sells super quick. It's got a sell rate of 1.683. Now there is a few listed. There's 8 listed for 100 gold. We're going to buy all the way up to where we have the market set at right here at 720. So we're going to buy all of these. There's a listing of 12 for 249 gold. So what we're going to do is absolutely buy all these. As you can see, we've sold 13 of these in the past, anywhere from like 700 to 1k. So buying them for like 100 gold, 250 gold and 300 gold is a great deal in my opinion, and I've had a lot of success actually selling this item. It sells extremely well and fast, mainly because it's the cheapest mount on the auction house, and a lot of people that are looking for more mounts buy this without even thinking about it. They don't even like necessarily love the mount, but they'll just buy it to add another mount to their collection. But it's a pretty cool looking mount nonetheless. Let's just go back down to it. So I'm going to buy all 12 of this next one right here, which are listed at 249 gold. So let's just spam buy now, spam our TSM macro, which will buy the auctions for us. Alright, so let's buy all of these up. Like I said, this is actually a very good scan. There's a whole heap of really good items that are worth flipping. So I'm happy to spend a whole heap of gold and hopefully make back even more gold. And as you can see, some are actually selling before we have a chance to buy them. That's how well this mount actually sells. Let's buy them all up. how many more? We've got 4 more, and then one at 250, then a few at 325 gold. But like I mentioned, this is a great item that sells really well, so I'm happy to have a big stock of this, and we'll definitely sell them over time for a profit more than double what we're paying for each of these, which will be very good. Alright, let's keep buying. Let's just find it again. So it's right here. So we got 3 at 315, and then we've got 8 more to buy at 325 gold. Now what we could actually do, and I think we're going to do, is cancel the ones we have listed. Then we'll repost them. Actually, there'll be no more on the auction house, so we'll repost them for in between 1.8 and 1.2k each, I think, because there's only 2 other people selling it for a ridiculous price. As you can see, 1,250,000 and 1.5 million, which they're not going to sell it for that. So what we'll do is we'll post it at a reasonable price of 1.8k, and I think we get make even more gold off this. Alright, so we've got 1 more to buy, then we're going to cancel all 6 that we already have listed. So 1, 2, 3 cancels, 4, 5, and we should have 1 more cancel left. And then make sure we don't buy the one that's a ridiculous price. Alright, awesome. So we've sorted that out, and we'll relist them at 1.8k each. Let's get back up the top here. So if you look at the prices on this, they're actually some really good prices for this item. Like the market value is 112k, the historical price is 89k, the region market value average is 243k. And there's one listed for 20k, then there's one listed for 45k. So what we're just going to do, we're just going to buy the one for 20k, and we'll undercut the next guy at 45k. Moving on to the next item. So this has some very good prices too. There's one listed for 1k, and we've got a whole heap posted. So what we're going to do is actually buy the one for 1k, and then we're going to cancel all the ones that we have posted. Let's just find it again so I can show you. So we've got a whole heap posted. What we're going to do is cancel all of these, which are 3.7k, and we'll relist this for every single one of them for 31k each. So if they do sell, we'll make a whole heap of gold extra off these ones right here. So let's cancel all of these that we've got listed. Oh, actually there's no competition then, so we can post at the maximum price, which would be 38k. So even more profit off every single one of these. That would be like a few 100k worth of these we'll have listed up in the auction house, which is absolutely perfect. So let's get all of these cancelled. As you can see, our name is popping up everywhere on these items. We've got so many items starting to come up on this character in the challenge. We own the market for a lot of transmog items. Well, a lot of items in general, transmogs, recipes, you name it, we've got it. If it sells on the region-wide auction house, we're not really messing with that stuff. It's all stuff on our Pacific realm. So let's scroll back up. Now Fire King, I've had so much success flipping Fire King pieces, and as you can see, there's a really good deal listed right now. This is the gloves, and there is one listed for 16k, and the next highest is at 50k. So we want to buy the one for 16k. We want to cut the next person at 50k. Well, 49,999. Now we've got another really good flip right here. If you look at all the prices right here, they're all pretty high, all above about 20k. Now there's one other person selling at 30k. We've got one undercutting that guy at 30k. Now there's one listed for 10k. We're gonna buy the one for 10k. Relist these for 30k. That's a nice little 20k profit. Moving on to the next piece right here. So this item right here has a we actually own a decent amount of these. There's one listed for 1,900, and the other 3 are ours. So what we're going to do is cancel all of those, and we'll relist them at a higher price at about 33k each. So that is about what is that? That's around 120k of price we'll have for all of these once we've relisted them for a much higher price. which will be absolutely awesome. We just get one sale for those. We've made back all our money we've invested in them and some profit. Moving on, if you look at the prices for these gloves, we've actually sold a pair of these gloves for 8.4k in the past, and there's a whole heap of them listed for around 1k for about 999 gold. So what we're going to do is buy them all out, every single one of those, and we'll relist them at a maximum price of 12k each, and we'll have a whole heap of them listed. So it'll be like more than 80k worth of these listed on the auction house that we own all the market of, which will be very, very good. We get one sale and we've pretty much paid for everything that we've invested in these and some profit on top, and then the rest are just straight profit after that. So we got one more to buy here. Let's buy that up. Moving on, we're going to skip that item right there. We already hold the market for that. Can we cancel and get higher? Actually we can't, there's already someone that is posting. Alright, so moving on. Now this will actually sell really, really well. It looks pretty cool. That's the main reason I'm saying that, and it's got a good sell rate. So all the prices are above 3k, pushing all the way up to about 10k. The market value on my round Pacific is 4k, and there's a whole heap of them listed. As you can see, there's 4 listed for 999 gold, and then there's 2 listed for 1244 gold. We're going to buy all these up and we'll relist them at a maximum price of 5,325 gold. The cosmetics seem to sell really well, especially a cool looking one like this. Someone wants to make their character look awesome. This is something that I would definitely like to spend money on to have. So let's buy all of these and we'll control the market for this, which will be very nice, and it should sell fairly well. It's got a good sell rate and it looks pretty awesome too, to be honest. So we got one more to buy there. Moving on to the next item that I actually picked out was a Island Expedition dagger. Now we had good success selling some Island Expedition weapons in the past, and this should be none the difference. So there is 2 listed for 3k, 1 listed for 5k. We're going to buy the 2 that are listed for 3k each. We're going to cut the next guy at 4,999 gold. We could reset the market and sell them for 16k. Do we want to do that? Maybe not. I didn't see the sell rate of it. But moving on, I actually was looking at this. If you can look, 40k for the Emerald Wellbeing. On my round, the market value is actually very high for this specific item. 120k market value, and all the other ones are pretty high too, all the region ones. The only thing, the region sale average is 35k. However, I think we can get, if we buy this, it's the only one on the auction house, so it would control the market, and we could relist it for about 147k. So we are going to invest 40k into this. Could be a bit of a risky flip, but I'm happy to invest that and risk that amount of gold, and we could get back 140k. So that would be a good profit right there of about 100k. Moving on to this, all of the prices are above the 399 gold, about 400 gold each, and we've actually owned one of these. So what we're going to do, cancel the one that we've got listed, and we're going to buy the last 2 out, and we'll repost these at a maximum, which will be 6k. So if we sell one, we've made all our money back plus profit, and then the other 2 are just straight profit from there. Moving on, we've got this right here. So it's got some really good prices. If you look at the market price, 112k, the historical price 59k, the region market value average 243k. The only thing that is a bit low is a region sale average. However, that would be because some people might have got a good flipping deal on this item in the past, but on my realm it's definitely worth buying this. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually invest the 45k into this. We're going to undercut the next person at 207k gold, which would be very good. Now we got some razor fin, the razor fin belt right here. This is another item like that. The region sale average is only 14k, and I reckon it's actually worth investing in this, especially if we buy all 3 of these out. That way we can reset the market to 84k each for these. So we're going to do it. It's worth the risk. We've got the gold to invest and do some riskier flips, so we're going to go ahead and actually invest in this. We get one sale at the 84k. That has made all our gold back plus profit. Then we have two others that if we can sell them for 80k, that's a 360k profit right there. So we won't buy this, we already have 3 of these actually on the market. This one's got a low region sale average. So moving on to the next piece, there's another cosmetic. And now if you look at all the prices, the market value isn't crazy, it's 27k, but all the historical prices are pretty good. Even the region sale average is higher than what these 13k ones are listed for. So we're going to buy the 2 that are listed for 13k, and we're going to cut the next people, which are selling it for 39,999, which will be a very good flip if we can manage to get some sales. And I think that was it for this scan, which actually brings us down below the 1 mil. But like I mentioned before, we don't want to have the gold just sitting in our inventory. We want to have it invested in flips so it can actually be making gold for us. So if we look at the auction house right now, so we're at about 10 mil that has been listed on the auction house. After we get all these items, it should pop up a crazy amount. We've spent about 250 to 300k gold in all of these flips, but I believe it's going to bump up our total worth on the auction house by a whole heap. And a lot of these items got a really good sell rate, and I believe we can sell them super quick for a whole lot of profit. So what we're going to do is get all the items that we've just brought, which is actually a whole heap of them, and the ones that we've cancelled to keep the price competitive. Let's go get these up in the auction house. Here's that sale from before too, nice little 6.8k sale right there. So let's get all of these items that we've just brought up in the auction house, and we can see what our value has went up to now. So we're at about 10 million at the moment. Let's run a post scan. If you look at the prices for some of these items, it's absolutely ridiculous. So this recipe will be a good flip if we can manage to sell it. We only paid 20k for it, and we're relisting it for 420k. So what we're going to do, post all these up, and we'll actually check the price of our auction house now with all the items, which I really think it's going to go up a whole heap. So just remember, we've paid about 250k to about 300k, I believe it was. I didn't quite check the numbers at the start, but I think that's about where we're at. So on all these items we spent about the 250k to 300k gold, and this is definitely going to bump up that way more than that. So let's post these up, and I'll actually show you the auction house value after we post all these up. So there's 100 items to post. We just spam our TSM macro, it should post them up super quick. As you can see, post bang, and that would be lovely. So I'll just pause it now, and I'll list them up, and we'll check out the total worth on the auction house. Alrighty, so we're just about done posting all these items up. We just got the last 5 or so to go, so we'll get those up in the auction house, and we'll check the new total value for the auction house. So we spent 250k or around there to 300k, and now we're at, holy, that put us up to 2.2 mil worth of items that added to the auction house. So we're currently at 12,239k on the auction house. So for investing 250 gold to 300k, we've added over 2 mil worth on the auction house. Obviously we've got to wait for these to sell, but we've got that many items now. We've got 1,030 items. We're going to be getting that many consistent sales. We're not even running cancel scans or nothing like that. We're just posting them for 48 hours, letting them run out, and we're getting a whole heap of sales coming in. So that is looking very good. Welcome back to the flipping challenge. So it's been about a day now. I'm going to check the mail. We have a fair bit of mail in the mailbox. We just finished listing all of the items back up on the auction house, and we have a whole heap of sales right here. So having a look at them, we've got this one here for 6.8k, which is pretty decent. We've got a Island Expedition piece right here, which sold for 31k. We've got we sold another one of them claws. Them claws we got for super cheap. Claws of Torment. We sold another one, and we sold this one for 5.8k. And then we've got 2 big sales here. So I believe this thing is a battle pet or a companion, I'm pretty sure. And this is a transmog piece. So I'll collect all of these, and we'll see how much profit we actually got off the items. So let's just scroll up and find them here, and we'll look in our TSM, and that brings us up to 1.1 mil. Awesome. Alright, so here's the first item that we actually sold. So it's a cosmetic piece. and we paid on a smart average. We've brought 9 of these in the past, and we've paid on average 1.7k, and we managed to sell one of them for 31k. As you can see right here, that's one we recently sold, the 31k one. So that's a very, very good flip right there. What's that cool looking pirate hat? So let's move on to the next big flip. Alright, so this is the next one. We sold one of the claws, one of these transmog pieces for 5.8k, and we've brought 5 of these in the past, anywhere from 2 gold all the way up to 5k. I believe this one was 3.3k that we sold for 5.8. It's a nice little profit there. The next flip that we had was this one, and we sold it for 83k, and we only paid 6k for this. So that is a very, very good profit. So what's that? That's like 70 what is it, 76k or something like that. Very, very good flip off that one. It's a very good profit right there. Then the other big flip, we sold another one of these Mist Stalkers Jerking, or however you pronounce that, and we sold for 32k, and we only paid 4,950 gold for this, and we resold it for 42k. And actually 3 days ago we sold another one for 43k also. So it's very, very nice. So they're the main big flips that we got. Now if you'd like to learn exactly how to flip, step by step, how to install TSM, how to flip and get my TSM import strings with the groups, the settings and the operations that you can plug straight into your TSM and do exactly what I'm doing throughout this series, that is all inside of my flipping guide. It'll be the first link down below in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. This is where we're going to end this episode for now, and I'll see you in the next one.